Hello everyone, Josh here with Anime Impact. Now, we had an awesome stream earlier today. I got tilted a little bit, but then we switched things up and we decided, you know what, let's have a little bit of fun. And I finally created the 2018 Banished deck. And boy, oh boy, was it exciting. It did have a winning record in Platinum. There was even a couple matches, one of which I lost from a misplay and another which could have went 50-50 on a good top deck for both me or my opponent. So it did very, very well, better than I originally thought. I can't wait for you guys to play around with this and have a little bit of fun. Maybe if you already are King of Games or at Legend rank or whatever, you guys could play around with this deck and have some fun as well. Now, there is a bonus deck. Yes, a bonus deck in this video. If you stay till the end, you will get to see my bonus Taya deck video. And you guys definitely want to check that out because you won't be able to see it in a few days because of nerfs that we're going to be getting for Bamboo. So basically, please, if you want to see this secret deck, it's not really a secret, but it's really, really awesome and tilty. If you want to stay tuned for that bonus deck, make sure you stay till the end of the video. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead, jump into some PvP replays. I believe I got 4 for you guys, including my bonus one, if you stay till the end, which will be the Taya Gardner versus Jaden Yugi. You definitely want to stick around for that. So here we go. We're going to start off with Yami versus Seto Kaiba. And as you guys can see, I got a little bit of a list, a little tiny list, a list of impact there on the right side for you guys. For, you know, anyone who's wanting to check this particular deck out, make sure you have those cards. Otherwise, this deck build will not work for you. Now, the ones I did not say for engine or must have, you can replace them. Magical Merchant 3 times, you really have to have that. Necrofear, you don't necessarily have to have it, but it's a really good win con if you need it. Snipe Hunter is exceptional because it's basically clearing the board for you, making things happen. And of course, Doomsday, Chaos Zone, that's your engine. Skull Air, you have to even basically build this deck in the first place. So as you see, we're playing a dragon deck here. We hit off Magical Merchant, and we get the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, I believe we went up to 8, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then I believe this is where we got one of our, yep. So we went 8 deep on that, which is pretty crazy. Going to pop off. Now, you guys will see I had a couple variations, but the one that you see on your screen on the layout is the final one that we settled on. So you will see slight variations here, but more or less it was just a couple cards here and there we interchanged. So we got our, we got our Chaos Zone. We're going to pop that off, and you need Chaos Zone. You have to have Chaos Zone and Doomsday Horror for the engine to work, so you can keep that recycling going and get your, your opponent in that loop where they're just kind of screwed at that point. And then, of course, we got Doomsday Horror. He's going to go ahead and activate his effect, bringing back all the Dark Fiends. I'm sorry, all the Dark Attribute monsters. And then we got Snipe Hunter, which is just deadly. Just boom, nuke it. Such a great card. And then boom! I believe we got, yeah, Burst Breath here because he was getting a little bit nervous. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't be nuking me to death, man. Don't be nuking me to death. Now, some of you guys could also try and not run as many monsters. You could also try to run a couple less, maybe 2 or 3 less monsters. Take out the defense draws completely, and even the grass is greener. And you guys could actually put in a, I'm trying to think what else you could really replace that would be pretty good. Powerful Rebirth would actually be a pretty good card, because you could actually use Powerful Rebirth to actually recycle your Snipe Hunter. Sorry if you guys heard kids in the background. Do apologize. And then here we go, bringing out our girl, Best Bay, Thick Necro. I'm just playing. But as you can see here, boom, Chaos Zone is also good for that engine to bring back your Snipe Hunter. You just sit there and just keep nuking back row, keep nuking monsters. It does not matter. Snipe Hunter just takes out everything. So we rolled a 6, which is funny, because if you roll a 1 or 6, it doesn't work. But hey, they're running out of resources at this point. You know that you got them on the ropes. They can't get over Necrofear. There's no way. And at this point, you just sit there and just keep nuking with Snipe Hunter until you get bored. Snipe Hunter is so deadly, and then you just go for game at that point. But like I said, Chaos Zone can replenish resources, keep the engine going. Doomsday you have to have if you want to keep filling your graveyard up and keeping it ready to go for Skull Lair. And of course, you have to have Skull Lair, otherwise nothing will work. So I believe this one's against My Valentine. I think 1 or 2 of these were actually surrenders, like quick surrenders, because they just realized, you know, oh, well, we're screwed, right? So we'll see. So we got My Valentine versus Yami Bakura. Who's got the best hair? On who's got the best chest? I'm just playing. Okay. So we've got a Roma strategy. Coming in clutch. Got that starting hand with Magical Merchant. Now, you guys are going to probably notice Magical Merchant just stops working for me. Like, he just says, nah, we're done. We're done. As you can see, boom. We got one, and then, oh, defense draw. Now, the problem that you can do to kind of solve Magical Merchant not working as best as you want is you can actually run less back row cards. You could run as minimum as you want, but there are certain cards that you really want to have, though. That way you get them early, like Chaos Zone and Skull Lair. So, I mean, you really want to just play around with it. Like I said, this is a troll deck. This is a tilt deck. This deck can climb, I do believe. I think this deck could get you to Legend. But you definitely want to play around, only play around with deck builds after you get to, you know, your next rank up, your next rank tier. For example, Gold 1, Plat 1, Legend 1. That way you guys can actually take some time there. Get the right build that works best for you. Play around with some ideas. You don't even have to use Fiend Farewell. Fiend Farewell is just a good way to keep throwing your Fiends into the grave, filling up that grave for Skull Lair. But you guys could try other skills like Destiny Draw, for example, Restart, you know, whatever you want. So there's definitely some ideas there. Sorry again if you hear my kids in the background. They're a little bit sick, so I do apologize. But yeah, we're playing a Glad Beast deck here with My Valentine, which is kind of weird. I don't really see him. And this guy had a really weird Gladiator Beast deck. I mean, extremely weird. But as you can see here, we got Doomsday in the grave. He's going to destroy him. We're going to send nothing back to the grave because unfortunately the only thing we had was Magical Merchant that was banished. You could also try Soul Absorption. Some people in the stream, you know, thought, hey, you could run that as well if you want. We were able to get Skull Lair off and destroy his monster, which was perfect. Now we got Chaos Zone, so now we kind of got somewhat of the engine, you know, working here. We got Wall of Deed. It's all good because he rage quit. I feel like he rage quit because he felt like I had back row or I was just going to keep killing him with Skull Lair and he just couldn't do anything at that point. So I feel like that's what happened to them. Now this one's Yami Bakura versus Bones. This was actually a rematch. This was a rematch. I actually got matched up with this guy 2 times in a row. I almost beat him the first time, but he tilted me with Red Eye / Dragon. But I don't know how. We were lucky enough to duel him again, and I got my revenge, and it was just sweet. It was not bittersweet. It was just sweet, and I loved every second of it. The chat was going off the rails, excited about this match because everyone was like, "Oh, it's the rematch," and indeed it was, and it was epic, and I was glad I was able to get my vengeance on this man and his prismatic red eyes. So this was definitely very nice for me to have. It was a good moment for us on the stream. So if you guys want to catch crazy things like this, make sure you join them live streams. You know, make sure you got those notifications ticked so you get those notifications when I go live. Sometimes some crazy things happen on the live streams that you guys don't see in the videos, so definitely consider checking those out. Polymerization coming in here. It's all good. Now, if you guys got a 3 Karibos as well, I only have 2, but if you have 3 Sphere, you could also run those if you want over the OG Karibo. I do have 3 OG Karibo, but I was trying to make the deck more balanced, more variety. So I only ran 2 of him and 2 of the other, of course. You can run some more draw power if you want. I mean, there's a lot of things you can play around with this deck, but this is basically the Banished deck for 2018. And it's fun. I missed playing the Banished deck from 2017, like back in like, I believe it was March and April. I mean, it's just so much fun things you could run back then, and we just can't do it that much anymore. And I just wanted to bring this moment back for you guys. I said I was going to try and build it when I got Snipe Hunter, and I got lucky enough to get 3 of them from, you know, very smart resets of the box. So that was great. And as you guys can see here, you just, boom! You just take these guys down. You got offensive capabilities with this deck. You got stall power with this deck. You've got recyclability, got reusability, whatever. I mean, this deck kills monsters that are summoned, you know, very high levels, depending on how lucky you get with your magical merchants and stuff like that. I mean, it's got a lot going on, and it's so much fun. All right, so we're going to go into our last one here. I actually don't remember what all happened in this match against Crowler. I don't think this was an Ancient Gear deck. It might have been, but this might have been a balance. This might have been balance with Crowler. I cannot remember for the life of me now. But if you guys stuck this video out this long, make sure you stick around just a little bit longer, because after this, we're going to be showing you guys that bonus duel, and it's going to be another Snipe Hunter deck. But it's going to be one that won't be around for too long. And as you can see, I got tilted with the 1 there. 66%, huh? Yeah, okay. So we got that out there time. It was an econ, no biggie. And then he goes ahead and used Soul Exchange, which is crazy, because he brings out Hazy Flame Periton. Then he brings out Hazy Flame Sphinx and Cerberus. He uses Beatdown. I don't know why, because he can't use it because he used Soul Exchange. He got rid of a Destruct Potion. We pop off Chaos Zone, which you always want to make sure you do that before you use Necrofear's ability. So that lets us destroy his Hazy so he can't keep replenishing monsters onto the field. He's going to go ahead and use Kanintar, which I don't know why he does it, because he knows I can use my effect. But he does anyway, trying to take my life points down pretty low. I go ahead and steal his Kanintar because, of course, I can't take his Hazy Flame Cerberus with that effect. I believe we just top deck a Magical Merchant, which is going to get destroyed here. And this is going to put some monsters in the grave, which it don't, because guess what? He failed us yet again, which he seems to do quite often. So we go ahead and do that. We use Skull Lair, and what's really cool here is you want to go ahead and destroy that. Since we got Doomsday, it's going to replenish our graveyard, which is going to be absolutely perfect, which you guys will see right here. So we made a big comeback in this duel. That's why I really like this duel, now that I can remember it. I couldn't remember it at first for the life of me. But, yeah, now it's coming back to me. So, got that Fiend Farewell, and now we can use Chaos Zone. Bring out some goodies. And as you can see, if you do summon Necrofear properly the first time, you can special summon her again. You destroy his Cerberus. He's going to go ahead and grab a Hazy Flame Cerberus again, probably because he's getting worried now. He's low on resources. He has nothing really in his hand. He's got nothing on the field. He's going to bring out that Phoenix. Phoenix is going to destroy my Chaos Zone and my Skull Lairs. I activate Chaos Zone's effect to draw a random Fiend from my hand. I'm sorry, from my deck. Grab that Kaiba. Came in handy here, because now I'm going to destroy his Phoenix and then do 1,500 damage. And I got that Kaiba in my hand for safekeeping. And he's going to go ahead and try and attack me with Goka. So this was a really big comeback match here. It was really, really nice. So we go ahead and hit him with the Kaiba, and of course that's game over at that point, as you guys can tell. And for good measure, we bring out another Necrofear, because why have one when you can have Deuce? So that was a really awesome match. And again, like I said, it's a banished deck by nature. It's supposed to just stall and win by nitpicking life points and stuff like that, and Snipe Hunter just taking out stuff, Doomsday being your offensive weapon. But with Necrofear being thrown into the mix and all the other things going on, I mean, this deck has a lot to offer. Now, if you guys have stuck around till basically this point in the video, I applaud you, I commend you, and I cannot wait to show you this one duel real quick that I just saved for you guys because I just had to get it in here. So, we're not going to put this deck on the deck list because this really isn't what the video is about, but I wanted to throw in a bonus here. As you guys can see, we have a Boogeyman deck. Ignore the title, I just forgot to change that from like a year ago. I'm using Duel Standby, but I've also tried this out with Draw Sense Dark, and it's also just as good. It's actually pretty fun as well. But we have 3 Snipe Hunters, and just for good measure, just for a little bit of tilt, we're running Ghost Tricks Yuki Onna, which is really funny here, because it works kind of like a floodgate, but also a monster. So it has stall value, and you can use it as a floodgate, and it's really, really good. We're running the 3 Cursed Bamboo Sword, we're running the 3 Golden Bamboo Sword, 2 Defense Draw. I wish I had a 3rd one, I'm working on it, guys. Powerful Rebirth, just to bring back one of your Snipe Hunters, or even your Yuki Onna if you want. Wall of Disruption, 2 Draining Shields, and 3 Golden Apples. That way, basically the 3 Golden Apples are like having an additional 3 monsters, but also you know, not being able to be econ taken or something at the point because there's no monster on the field, you know, when you first use it, of course. But, and the draining shield's there to help you keep replenishing life points. But basically, we want to draw power here, and that's why I really like defense draw. If you have a third defense draw, this deck will be a little bit more consistent. You could take out Wall of D's and put in econs, or so. You could even put in, let's see here. You could put in like a windstorm. You can put anything you want, anything to stall, right? Because the real main thing here is the Snipe Hunters in the Bamboo Engine. So basically, that's the deck. I just wanted to show you guys that. If you guys want to look over that deck, you can just pause the video at that point and, you know, take a look over it real quick. But let's go back down here to the duel replays, and now let me show you Taya Gardner versus Jaden Yuki. I want to show you what this deck does. It's so funny. And remember, the Bamboo Engine will be nerfed soon, so if you guys want to play around with this deck, just have a little bit of fun in PvP, especially if you've already climbed up to a next tier, like I said, like Gold 1, Plat 1, you know, King of Games, Legend 1, whatever. Then go ahead and play these fun decks. They're really, really fun. They're entertaining. They give you something to do when you're bored. And they put a smile on your face, especially when you can tilt your opponent with it, and they're like completely not expecting it. So, as you can see, we didn't start off with Snipe Hunter, but then we pulled one out, and then we like, boom! Cursed Bamboo, and then here comes the engine. Here comes the tilt. Snipe Hunter. Activate. Destruction. Target acquired. And then we grab another Bamboo. Boom. Pop it. Filling up. Look at this. We are filling up. We're basically just creating ammo for Snipe Hunter at this point. And he's got back row protection with this deck, thanks to Draining Shield, Wall of D, stuff like that. He's going to gain life points, but it doesn't matter. Check this out. Boom. Target acquired. He's been sniped. Another 1,500. We put Yukiona face down, because why not? Boom. Wall of D, like I said, has protection. Goodbye. Gone. And then look. 2. Bam. Bam. Game over. That deck, I think I actually just ranked up the Plat 3 again with this deck. So I'm currently on a 4-game win streak with that deck. And it's been a lot of fun. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that little bonus deck in there for you guys, since I didn't have enough dual replay slots left and I didn't feel like making a whole other video for it. So I just thought you guys would enjoy that. So I thank you so much for sticking around this long. The video is already 17 minutes long, so that's long enough. Let's get out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the Banished deck. Hope you guys enjoyed the bonus deck. Snipe Hunter is just OP. Let's be honest. It's a really good card. Like I said, that and Defense Draw is probably the steal from the new mini box. Anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Make sure you join our Discord, which is in the link below. I'll be streaming some Dragon Ball FighterZ tomorrow if you guys are interested in that. It's going to be doing some more story mode. We got the Duel Link Survival Series going on as well. So make sure you guys are in a Discord. Keep an eye on that. I have a video for that posted like a day ago. So check that out if you guys want any more information on that as well. But until next time, I'll catch you guys all later. Subscribe if you're new, of course. Like the video. Comment below, as always. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you guys are in the big world. Until next time, peace.